Car thermometer yesterday said 109. I'm like, I know that's not like the truth because it's just a hot car, but still, I'm like 109. Jesus Christ.
Well,
It was 91
in the morning. Jeez.
the reason I dove into the Woodstock 99 documentary is because I was sick of listening to the Yankee game. Now, I wasn't able to watch the Yankee game because it was on Amazon Prime, but it was also blacked out because they were playing the California Angels, right?
Mm-hmm.
So because they have their contract with the cable provider, it was blacked out. I couldn't watch it. And I'm like, man, I'm so sick of this shit. It's really annoying. And I know a lot of people deal with this more often than I do, but it's really annoying. And I get it. Innovate or die. Baseball made contracts with Apple TV and Amazon. And instead of a lot of games airing on local affiliates and things like that, they now air on Apple and Amazon, whatever.
I thought it was cool to see Al Michaels. Was it? Yeah, I saw Al Michaels on his first Amazon broadcast. And I was like, oh, cool. Him and Kurt Herbstreit.
You're trying to appeal to younger audiences, I get it. But remember the fan base that you're isolating. You're old-ass baseball fans who are very confused by, like, where's the game right now? And that's fine. I'm not here to harp on that. But I don't think it does any good.
You can find it if you're
for
not
a struggling sport.
So you're
I went all lengths. I went to Cody to try to find this game. I went to Facebook trying to find any feed. Couldn't find it.
Well, you're not in a Yankee fan group?
Yeah. What do you mean?
Oh no, I had the same issue. Mets are playing the Dodgers, right?
Yeah.
So yesterday for me, the game was blacked out.
Sucks because they're in LA and
I was out and about. I had the parent teacher thing anyway, but I watched a little of the game and
I hear about that.
it's if you just find a Yankees fan group. I found the Mets fan group where there's just one.
But where?
I just searched Met.
No, on what?
Facebook.
Yeah. No,
my buddy Chris.
There was nothing streaming.
My buddy Chris hit me up and he goes, "Yeah, there's one stooge that some like Mets nerd on Long Island or something that
who streams the
every
game.
night.
Yeah.
He's like, here we go, 3, 2, 1, and he just streams the game, and it's clear. It's not like his phone. It's usually he's just the idiot.
Trust me, I know this trick.
Yeah,
But
there's always
no one
someone streaming.
it. No one was streaming this game yesterday.
But a lot of times they're private groups, so you have to prove like you're a Yankees fan, like
maybe I'm not.
that you're not a bot or something. Yeah,
but I was searching and whatever. But my point in bringing this up is I don't think it does any good for a struggling sport to make it more difficult to watch, right? It's like when you call customer service and you're just trying to pay the bill, but they're making it difficult. Like, look, I'm trying to pay. You're making this difficult, right? Certain things should be easy. Like, hey, I'm just trying to support this team. That's all. Why do I got to jump through hoops? Where is it? Can I find it? Can I watch? And I realized that's sort of why, and this is my own ignorance here, okay? My own ignorance completely.
Agreed already.
No. But I think you might agree with me. Like, there's something about baseball that was always easy for me to understand, right? Meaning, Saturday, it's either going to be on at, like, depending on who they play and where they are. And, it's like a 1 o'clock game, all right? It's probably on right now.
You're such a dope.
You don't even know where I'm going.
I know what you're saying. You're saying you like baseball because traditionally it is the most typically.
It's 105, 405, or 705.
105, 405, or 705.
I understand how it works, right?
Because there's
it's
no
air on this. Oh, what day is it? Oh, it's Friday night. It's game's on around 7. All right.
7:05.
And it's a matter of 2 channels. I know where to find it. I kind of got a feel for when it's on. I know how it works. I have never till this day have been able to understand and follow how a basketball schedule works and how to find the team in the game. And this has been my struggle. There's no consistency or anything that I can understand about how a basketball schedule works or feel for when it's on. You know what I mean? It's just a matter of luck for me to find it.
There's no.
I can't figure it out.
Rhyme or reason.
I mean, aside from looking up the schedule and figuring it out, I don't have the feel for where do I find it and when is the game on. And that's part of the reason why I can't be consistent. I'm going to try my best to stay on top of things moving forward because I want to watch this shit. But I feel like that inconsistency and that inability to figure out the routine really has prevented me from diving in even further.
Basketball is the one that's a little tricky.
That's where I'm going.
I agree 100%.
That's where I was going.
I just found it funny that, yes, of course, baseball, your favorite sport.
Or how about football? You know exactly when the games are on. You know and exactly if and how you could find them.
Yeah, there's a Thursday night game,
That's
a
it.
Sunday night, and a Monday night. All the others,
Don't tell me that doesn't help.
all the others are 1 o'clock or 4 o'clock,
For
depending
me,
on
basketball feels like a hodgepodge of like, I don't know when it's on.
Yeah, Lakers have 2 days off, and then they play back-to-back games, and then they do that.
It drives me berserk, and that's how I'm starting to feel with baseball. I'm like, what network is it on? Amazon? Is it on Apple? Is it on MLB?
Yeah, but who doesn't have
ESPN
Amazon?
Game of the Week?
Isn't that what the internet's is for?
Yeah, you look it up. I get it, but I don't have that feel for it. You know what I
If
mean?
you were
Like,
a passionate Laker fan,
yeah.
you would have like apps on your phone.
No, if you're a
You know
passionate Laker
everything.
fan, you have a feel for like when that game's on, and where, you know what I mean. Like you just have a feel, like, oh yeah,
So you're not
they're
a
on.
passionate fan of any NBA team.
I don't have a grasp of that instinct, the schedule.
Well, you know what you don't have.
And baseball's starting to fuck with me.
Let me
a
tell you
little
what you don't have, though. And I don't have it either, so I can't complain.
Tech savvy.
You don't have local television.
bit. Yeah, it messes it up.
And now, if you lived in New York and you wanted to watch the Knicks, it's easy. It's on MSG. Or the
But I
games that are on
still
TBS or TNT.
Wouldn't
that's-
have a grasp
you know.
of, and you still need cable.
Yeah, but I'm saying
But-
you don't have the Lakers channel here because you don't have LA thing. So the only time you're watching the NBA is if you're scrolling through and it's like, oh, TBS on a Tuesday night. No, they're playing the Bucks game. Like that's how you're catching it.
Figuring out networks for football can sometimes be confusing.
It's Fox or CBS every Sunday.
Yeah, but
NBC
where's-
Sunday night.
But at
Who's
least I
covering
know
what
the schedules are
Like
consistent.
who's covering
though.
what game?
NFC
Bam,
is Fox.
bam.
AFC is CBS.
Oh, there you go. That's easy.
It's just wild
And-
when you're trying to support like certain teams or
Yeah.
sports that are struggling. It's like blacked out.
Well, baseball's actually not struggling.
Get
Their
outta
their
here.
ratings are up, believe it or not.
I know they're up, but in the grand scheme of winning over new fans, it's not the league leader.
Well-
You know, look, I'm the biggest Yankees fan you could find because I'm not watching any stupid Reds game. You know, so I'm a big fan anyway. It just dawned on me, like, yeah, this confusion that I'm experiencing of where to find the game right now is the reason why I can't fully dive into basketball the way I would or want to.
It doesn't have the simple. You know what Covino likes, Spot? It doesn't have the
Consistency.
simple, not consistency, predictability.
Predictability. Whatever.
Covino loves the predictability that the Yankees are going to play every day at 4:05 West Coast time, unless they're on the West Coast, and they're going to have either a Monday or Thursday off. But the other 5 to 6 days a week, you can guarantee that at 4 o'clock when he's scratching his ass on the West Coast, the Yankee game starts.
I rotate my ass scratching around that shit.
So there you go.
You know, so I get it. I live it. I have a vibe. I have a feeling for it. Like,
Yeah.
ooh, the game. I'm pretty sure the game's on.
Some of the
Turn
Apple
it on, it's on.
some of the Apple broadcasts are rough, but again, Apple, if you could get access to those games. The games
See,
on
now,
Amazon
I'm
football
right there
has
in the
been
middle
fantastic.
of the pocket, right? Where okay, the game I could watch it. I got the Apple app. I got Amazon. But again, it was blacked out because they were playing the Angels.
Yeah,
So
that's
even though I
nice.
had Amazon, I still couldn't watch it, which is annoying as hell. But
6
if you
times
have
a
a
year.
slightly older guy, they really don't get it. And I know Rich thinks everybody does, but they don't.
No, you just have to walk. You have to deal with some. You have to have the older person have the open mind to say, "I want to learn even a little." Because once they want to learn even a little, it opens up their ability to do these things. My dad, right?
Yeah.
You know, my dad used to do every week. Oh, Richie, can you send me the link of your Fox radio show? So every week I'd have to be like, let me go get the link and text it to him. And I was just happy to text it to him because he was supportive and wanted to listen. But I'm like, Dad, on your phone, on your iPhone, see the podcast button? He's like, oh, right there. I go, click on that. Just search it. Don't even have to finish Covino. Type in COV.
Either COVID comes up or
COVID
Covino.
or Covino.
It's great.
And
I
boom.
love that story.
Oh, there it is. Covino. See, right there.
There it is.
So it's like,
I still have to explain to people how to put our podcast on their phones.
but Spot, if someone's willing to learn, right? It's like being
Very
intimidated.
difficult.
I'm willing to learn the basketball schedule this year.
If you are willing to learn how to fix something in your house, if you're willing to learn how to do home improvement, do something technological, it's the willingness. A lot of time it's the initial intimidation, like, something new, I don't want to. That's usually it. Like your intimidation makes you quit from the start.
You know what else should be more convenient? Now I know there's ways, and I know there's Google, okay? I get it. I get Google exists.
Yeah.
I understand. Spot has reminded me time and time again.
Google exists for a reason.
Therefore, I don't ask Spot questions anymore. I go to Google.
How's that working out?
It has most of the answers, but not all of them.
Yeah.
I'm still there if you need me.
But I really think there should be a more convenient way, too, to be like,
Like Lugal.
oh, Jordan said the other day, you ever see, what's that movie with the aliens and they're like prawns? Project something number 9.
District 9.
District 9. You ever see District 9? I heard it's great.
It
I'm
stunk.
like, is that like Cloverfield? That's my mindset.
District 9 was pretty interesting.
And by the way, I went to Netflix and I searched District 9 and Cloverfield did come up. So I must be on the right
Was
track.
it satiric?
No, it's like documentary style alien movie. I don't know.
Wasn't it satire?
But I'm like, well,
racism?
where can I find it? Instead of going to each and every fucking streaming service I have now to see if they have it, there should be an easier way to find these things. Like, where could I watch this movie? You know, like convenience.
There is.
What is it? What's the app? Find the movie app?
IMDb will tell you when movies are where they're on or if you search.
I'm always on IMDb. There's no like real easy option that I know of. You can Google it,
Like,
and it'll
we
tell
have
you
Fire-
sometimes.
you have
But I
Fire
want to
TV.
know.
You have
Fire
Fire
TV, yeah.
If you just hold the mic button down and you say, what movie do you want to watch? District 9? Bloop. District 9. It'll come up. You click on it, and it'll give you the ways to watch.
All the
it'll
options?
tell you if either you have to pay for it, rent it, or the networks it's on.
All the options? It really does?
Most of them.
I'm going to try that shit when I get home.
Go bloop.
Yeah.
You know, you hold the button.
District 9.
District 9.
And it gives.
And it'll tell you, watch now. You can it'll say like watch with, it has to be a linked
I'm
app.
like, what is it streaming on? I don't know. Google it. And I'll Google it. And it doesn't really give me a clear answer, right?
Like, it's
I'm
like,
well, what the fuck?
like I've
Why
watched.
can't they make this easy? I'm trying to support this.
like Tubi. I watch a lot of movies on Tubi because it's free.
My point is, all these things tie together because I'm sure there's an easy solution for some people, but not all people. And I'm just trying to make it easier for boneheads like me. When you're trying to support something or pay for something, it shouldn't be jumping through hoops. Like a pay-per-view. You know how difficult it is to get a pay-per-view sometimes? I get pay-per-views all the time. And I'm like, wait, what do I have to do? I have to sign in the app first? And then I have to pay on the app and then put the code in to make it work on the TV? Like, what the fuck? What do I have to do? Where is it? How do I find this pay-per-view?
Jesus Christ.
It shouldn't be that difficult.
That,
and I'm not like completely in the dark.
Just shit out some corn.
Like if you're an older guy, like I could see how an older guy would be like, I guess I'm not watching this pay-per-view. I can't find it.
Corn didn't say goodbye. It said see you later.
Corn never says goodbye.
Oh, that
Gross.
pumpkin spice latte fucking just
You got a pumpkin spice latte?
Shit? You took a shit right now?
I had a stomach ache.
You,
I was like, you don't have to say take a shit. I was just had a stomach ache. Why are you being all gruesome?
I mean, you disappeared, dude.
What do you want me to tell you?
That's wild, though. Anyway,
like, you ran out of here.
convenience.
You really just took a shit?
I'm not talking about it.
That was very quick. I'm very impressed.
This is
Why,
We're
the
on the air.
East
We're on the
and
air,
the
man.
West.
why are
So-
you drinking pumpkin spice lattes? It's 150 degrees out.
It's iced, and they started yesterday. So I said to Sarah, "Hey, if you're gonna stop by Starbucks, grab me one. I haven't had one in a year, so let me
Pumpkin
see if
spice?
and I don't like it, to be honest.
they're disgusting.
I'm not a fan, but I figured I haven't had that.
Pumpkin spice?
I haven't had that taste in a year. So,
They're garbage.
well, anyway,
Pumpkin spice lattes.
I heard you what you were
hype.
saying, and I'm amazed that you have a Fire Stick. That's how you watch TV, or Roku? I forget.
Bloop.
Roku. What do you think I'm, Weird Al?
So what?
Fire Stick.
Okay.
I've been a Fire Stick guy,
Okay.
man, for a long time
As am I.
Bloop.
Bloop.
District 9.
Yeah, bloop. District 9. Even just go to the search thing, District 9. And you know what it'll do? It'll be like, you could rent on Amazon, you could do this, you could do that. It gives you every option. So what you're saying exists. You just didn't do it.
now. Well, now I know.
Yeah, no, it's. I've done that during the holidays.
that's
Where
half the battle.
You know what you do that during the holidays? Will be like, I don't know.
Not everybody.
I want to watch fucking Elf. You'd be like, Elf. Bloop. You could rent it here, buy it here. It's airing here. It's on HBO. Like, it'll tell you. So
Bloop.
So you're just gonna sit here the rest of the show with my butt?
I feel good.
No,
Did you wipe? I mean, how'd you do it so fast?
In Wisconsin, making memories together is for everyone, whatever your ability. So here's to soaking up surf culture right here on Wisconsin's Fresh Coast. To making time for stargazing as a family. And to imaginations cleared for takeoff. Here's to festies with besties. And singing along to your favorite song. Here's to those who Wisconsin. Start your summer getaway at travelwisconsin.com.
Hack your Fire Stick. You don't have to worry about the hassles.
I was just going to ask you
Let's
this.
see.